Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So what is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin? Today in this video, I will be showing you why the price of Bitcoin around this 46,000 range could have bottom here for the immediate short term, and we could be seeing some sort of a relief rally type of scenario playing out here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. Why? Because on my yesterday's video, I made it very clear. We were seeing this price weakening in daily and also in a smaller time frame. So that's why we said, hey, we have to be careful, because the same line which previously acted as a line of resistance, this is exactly where we could be getting gravitated. And this exact scenario happened here in price action of Bitcoin, because the price of Bitcoin came at the upper line area of the descending channel, which previously acted as a resistance and acted as a support. Now, if this is going to be the support, then in the immediate short term, we are expecting some sort of a relief rally to play out here in price action of Bitcoin. And if this relief rally is going to actually see some real movement towards this 50,000 range, then as I've already said to you so many times in my videos, 48,500 resistance must be overtaken. If we do that, then we could see some sort of a temporary relief rally again trying to approach towards this 50,000 range. And not just only this, guys, not just only this, also the parallel channel scenario played out perfectly, because on my yesterday's video I showed you, since the price of Bitcoin has broken the central line area, now the lower line is where we could be getting gravitated. And look at this, we almost came at this lower line area and saw this really nice bounce off it. So if this is also going to play out just like here from past Bitcoin price action, then around this price range of 45,000, 46,000, we might have bottomed, and now we could be seeing some sort of a relief rally type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin. And that is also a reason why I'm saying you, we have to overcome this 48,500 resistance line, because this is the central line area of this parallel channel. And if you are aware, yesterday, not just only this one scenario, also we looked at the price action of Bitcoin using this broadening top. And according to the broadening top, we were aware the price of Bitcoin had a two price target. First one is the beginning of the broadening top, and the second one was the end of the broadening top. Because if you look at these two price target, right, two different price target, the price of Bitcoin according to the first target was showing us a pullback at least towards the 47,000 range. We came there, as you can see here, right? We came there, we started consolidating, and as soon as the price got a rejection from the previous temporary support line, because this lower line from the broadening top was a very strong line of support, and exactly when we came there, you can see the same line acted as a resistance, and then boom, we had this another bigger price pullback. And also according to the second price target, the price of Bitcoin was actually getting gravitated around this 45 to 46,000 range. And you can see here, when we came around the lower line area, we didn't went this low around this 45,000 exact price target, but you can see the price of Bitcoin came around 45,900, and now we are seeing this consolidation type of scenario, just like here from past Bitcoin price action. So now the question here is the price to the downside, or this downward price target has been reached, and now we are expecting this relief rally to happen. For this relief rally to happen, as I've already said you, the 48,000 resistance line must be flipped into support. If we do that, right, the central line, then there could be a relief rally that could bring the price around this 0.5 to 0.618 Fibonacci line. Why? Because if you take this Fibonacci from this swing high till this swing low area, you can see this 0.5 to 0.618 is exactly between 49 to 50,000 range, and this is where we could be getting gravitated if the 48,500 resistance is going to be flipped into support. Because according to this movement, we will be looking this more as a dead cat bounce type of scenario. And even if this is going to be a bearish scenario for the immediate short term, this could be a relief rally at least towards this 49,50,000 range if the 48,500 resistance is going to be flipped into support. And there is also one thing we have to take into consideration, because we are aware in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin has lost the support from this 20 exponential moving average, we always saw this price pullback, and this price pullback was always lower than the previous one. You can see here, right, bigger pullback from this double bottom before starting this new trend. I showed you this on my yesterday's video. We failed to find support. We saw this pullback lower than the previous one, and in our case the previous low is sitting somewhere around 45,500. so we have to still be careful, because if this is going to fail, right, and price is again going to see this rally here to the downside towards this 45,000 range here, right, towards this lower line area, then we know the price of Bitcoin here could be also forming a lower than the previous one before seeing this double bottom and then trying to break here to the upward direction. So this is also one scenario that we have to monitor very closely. But let's suppose the price of Bitcoin now is going to see an actual relief rally towards this 50,000 and maybe also above it. What must happen? For that, if you look at this price structure in this way, guys, let me show you this one very interesting scenario. So guys, now what we are going to do, we are going to look at this price action here in a 4-hour time frame and simply add this falling trend line. Why? Because this falling trend line was an extremely important line of resistance. You can see with each and every approach around this falling trend line, we got a rejection and also bigger price pullback. Similar scenario happened here as well. And now if you look at this price movement and also the price retracement what we got from yesterday around this 46,000 to 49,900 area, you can see this could be the retest of the previous temporary resistance line. And that is the reason why I'm saying you, if the price of Bitcoin did bottomed out around this price range, then we have to first overcome this obstacle around 48,500, right? And then this 50,000 range here around this price range could be on the line for Bitcoin, because we can see if this is going to continue this rally from here on, right, then we could be also forming this bump and run reversal pattern, this successful bump and run reversal pattern. But if you look at this failure as well, this failure also looks pretty similar. So that's why, guys, it doesn't mean the price has to see this impulsive movement, right? As long as we are not breaking this 48,500 resistance into support, it could also play out as a failure where the price is not going to find a proper support above it and then continue this rally here to the downside. For an actual bullish or this successful bump and run reversal, this price here must stay above this falling trend line at any cost, and this falling trend line is support around 46,000 to 49,900 price area. So that is the reason why I'm showing you both the scenario. If the bulls want to defend this, then this support here must be held, and also the resistance around 48,500 must be flipped into support if we want to see any sort of impulsive movement like this playing out. Otherwise, this trend here will show us some temporary relief rally like this here, right? Temporary relief rally, and then again another pullback here to the downward direction. So that's why we will be monitoring both this scenario, the bullish and the bearish scenario for Bitcoin. So now these are some of the interesting scenario I wanted to share with you into this quick update. But also before I conclude this video, guys, if you are aware, you know I talked about this V-Launch project in my video couple of times and people were like a bit skeptical, right? But now look at this. This token, the VPAT token, is right now around $2.17. It started with 3 cents and now you can see the return on investment in this project is absolutely not. I think it's right now around 70x, 71x. That's crazy. And also they provided 30 million tokens as an airdrop to their community by simply engaging. Yes, they gave more than like around 65 to 70 million dollars. So this is how the project should actually build a base. And beside this, guys, the project that has been launched on VPAT has also given some really nice return on investment. So that's why I'm going to show you this coin wave today, which is going to be listed around 10 a.m. UTC time, because we are aware the previous VPAT project has given some really nice return on investment. So definitely, if you have time, have a look at this coin wave, which will be listed in 6 different exchanges. These are some of the interesting scenario I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.